Hi guys, and welcome back to Twisted Locker, your definitive horror podcast. Today we've got a special St. David's Day video for all you Welsh fans. You'll know what that is.
Aye, he come off the ladder. They took him down the hospital in the ambulance. The whole fucking lot, man.
And my commitment to this video, right? You're showing your Welsh top there now, right? That's easy. I've got my girlfriend's crop top on because it's the only thing red I had. I've got a Stereophonics vinyl, meticulously crafted into the Welsh dragon, and I got Quentin Tarantino from The Hateful Eight because it's cold. Wales is cold.
Oh,
so that's my commitment to this video, right?
Yeah, that's.
I wasn't going to show the crop top, but
right. Should I say my commitment?
Let's hear it, Jegs.
This isn't mine. I looked, I realised I don't have a Welsh rugby top. I think I used to, but it's gone. I asked my father if he had one. He didn't. I asked my mother, and she said, maybe my auntie's got one. And then I asked another friend then to drop one down to me for the video. And then he fit.
Class.
Class. That is commitment, because I do a lot of phoning around. That's not easy. You know, it's not easy.
Yeah, but you know when your girlfriend's crop top, are you?
Yes. No.
Anyway, so the basis of the video, we're just going to talk over some Welsh-related movie topics. Now, mine is a Welsh director, not a Welsh film, but that's the one I'm going to mention. But Jenks, if you want to kick this one off and give us your St. David's Day special pick.
Okay, so St. David's Day is a special day for being Welsh. I can't speak Welsh. I don't have a rugby top, but I'm a very proud Welshman. If you're from another country like America, you probably think that, how come he didn't speak Welsh?
I thought they talked like us.
Does anyone else speak Australian?
Most people in Wales don't speak Welsh. Where we're from, anyway. Anyway, the rules of this sort of video was to pick either a Welsh actor, a Welsh location, or a Welsh theme. Picking a Welsh actor is quite lazy, so I've gone for a proper Welsh movie. I actually did a bit of research because there aren't many. I've had a fucking good look, and there's not many good Welsh sort of horror films. But I found a little gem, and I watched it the other day. Did proper podcast work, and it's called The Feast, and it's like a folklore horror film. It's not your typical Welsh sort of. It's probably a low budget, but it doesn't feel like it. I felt like I was watching, and it's in subtitles, and I felt like I was watching like a really good Scandinavian movie, you know, if had that vibe to it. And it's called The Feast, and it's based on an old folklore legend, and it's pronounced Blodaved, right? It's a hard word to say, and it basically means like goddess of flowers. And I won't go into too much about it, but so it's this very fancy house in the middle of nowhere. Rich people own it, and they're having a dinner party, hence the name Feast. And there's the typical sort of wife, so she's just busy all the time. The husband's out working, and they have two very spoilt, rich, older sons. One son is very sexualized. He's sort of dressed in lycra because he's a cyclist, and he's looking at himself in the mirror, and something odd about him. Got the other brother then, who's an ex-drug addict, and they've kind of taken him away from the city to live the country life to sort of get him off the drugs, and he's kind of struggling. And they hire this lady who's like kind of going to be the waitress for the night, for the day. And she's very odd. She's from the village, and her name is Cardi, and she's played by Anis Elwy. And she's fantastic. She doesn't say much in it, but she's just something off about her. And there's clearly nothing right about this. And she's clearly see she's got some kind of ulterior motive. And as the day progresses, more and more things happen. So again, no spoilers in this, because I want people to watch it. So the brother, who's addicted to drugs, bashes his leg, and it seems quite a normal sort of hit first of all. but it's not healing. It's bleeding and it's gushing, and there's something off about it. When the food starts getting made and sort of served, one of the people finds a long, thick, horrible hair, like drain hair, and everything is sort of falling apart, and it's all revolving around this girl, Anne, played by Annis Elwy, and it is really good. It's not my cup of tea, but I do like slow burners, and I probably might have enjoyed it if I didn't have to read subtitles a little bit more. But it was a good film, and even if you're not a fan, if you don't want to watch something for the sake of it being Welsh, I would recommend, if you like slow burners, like a bit like The Invitation. It came out a few years ago. Not the vampire one, that shit. We saw that together. That's fucking crap.
Yeah.
You know the one I'm on about. But highly recommend this. And the husband's brilliant in it. He's a sort of overworked husband, played by Julian Lewis-Jones. A lot of these are Welsh actors. The director, if I can remember his name now, what was his name? Can't remember the guy's name, but he did a lot of like Doctor Who and things like that. She's quite low level, but worth checking out. That's my pick, The Feast. What's yours?
I'll have a look, Jenks. I'll definitely check that one out. It's something I haven't got around to yet. Right. So for my Welsh pick, I'm going with Gareth Evans, one of my personal favourite directors. Regardless of where he's from, he's a cracking director. And I'm actually going with one of his Indonesian movies. And we've got 2011's The Raid. This film is insane. It's the best way I can really describe it. I rewatched it again the other night. And it's the first time I'd watched it in a long time. I was showing it to my girlfriend. And oh my God, this film is just utter bonkers. We've got a group of police officers led into an apartment complex run by a crime drug lord named Tama. On arrival, the buzzer is signalled that their presence is not welcome, and all hell breaks loose. Leaving Iko Weiss, if that's how you pronounce his name, going floor by floor, serving the best whoopings you'll ever see. This film is easily, along with a better sequel, some of the best action fight scenes you'll ever see. Just insane. Relentless. Once it stops, there's hardly any time to breathe. Gareth Evans is an absolute master of these fast-paced, violent action scenes, and it's easily one of my favourite movies. His cinematography as well is next level. This film as well launched the career of Joe Talisman, if that's how you pronounce his name, who went on to be Sub-Zero in the amazing Mortal Kombat. I don't care what you say, Jenks. And also Iko Weiss as well. Again, not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. He's probably one of the biggest staples in action movies now. He's in shitloads. And The Raid started all their careers. It's just mad to think that a Welshman who studied in Cardiff University went on to direct these insane action movies out in Indonesia. And just a note as well, he has done some amazing work in my favourite, one of my favourite segments of all time, Safe Haven and VHS2. And he did the great cult horror movie Apostle, which you can catch on Netflix. But that's my pick. I know it's not a horror film, but it's violent enough to be classed as twisted. I don't care what you say, but that has to be my pick for my Welsh movie.
I have seen the Raid one, and I enjoyed it. And I never got around to Raid 2, even though everybody said it was better. I don't know, it just never came away. I think they both came out similar times with Judge Dredd, and they have very similar plots. And I'm such a big fan of Dredd that I kind of sort of tuned out anything that was remotely similar to it. But I will revisit Raid 2. Maybe watch it now when we hook up next.
Yeah, definitely.
Could be on the list. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, good choice.
There we are then, guys. That's all we got time for today. Just remember, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment and subscribe. And diolch.
Diolch. Happy St. David's Day.